Hello, all you lovely people out there. It's the man Carl, and we're here today on the Feed the Beast BlockZen server. Yeah. So I think my memory's been kind of weird recently, but I think I recorded something and it somehow got deleted. So I'm not 100% sure, but if I repeat myself, that would be why. Uh, it was basically a recording explaining what I was doing in my backyard, what I was doing in my backyard of my base, and yeah. So I don't know what happened with that, but anyways. Yeah, it's been some time, and I haven't been playing on here a whole ton, but more recently I've actually gotten a lot of inspiration to do all sorts of things. So, let's check out what we have going on. If we head to the backyard, I started working on bees and forestry and things like that. So, I started building this building. Pretty neat. The cool thing that I really like about this is that it's on a diagonal, so all these windows are all diagonal carpenter's wedge slopes, which is cool. I've always wanted to build something like that, and it's definitely challenging, that's for sure. But yeah, so I think that was pretty neat. Pretty neat. It's definitely not complete yet, as you can probably guess, but let me know what you guys think. I think it looks good. And I put in this cool door as well. Yeah. So, what do we have going on in here? Got this thing called an indexer. This is basically just storage for a massive amount of bees, which is crazy. It's really dark in here. I need some lights. We have, combs and bee stuff in here. My trees that I was breeding, I gotta get back into those. Just some flowers, some bee machines and frames, and stuff of that sort. But if we take a look at what we got going on here, I have a few different types of bees going. We have noble. I think those are pretty much purebred and good to go. Yeah, we have purebred nobles, purebred cultivateds, purebred majestics, purebred commons, and then these were more cultivateds. But the reason why they're in bee houses is because, actually, let's go back and look at them. It says ignoble stock, which basically it means, at least from my understanding, it means that if you use them in an apiary, there's a chance that they will just randomly die. But if you use them in a bee house, they're all good to go. So, bee house disadvantages: you can't put in frames. There's no frame slots. I keep getting hurt because of my oblivion bees back there, but that's another story. Ignoble just means that they might die, so that's why they're there. But let's check out what else we have going on. What else have we done? What else have we done? Let me think. So I think in the inside, I started setting something up, and I didn't want to do it all because I wanted to show you guys. But this is basically the starts of Applied Energistics auto crafting, which is something that I want to get going. So basically, in order to do it, you have to make this big multi-block structure. And yeah, this is basically the way it goes. You make these things called containment walls, and you have to build basically an outline of the whole thing. And then you do heat vents on the sides. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. You need to fill up the inside with one of two things, either the crafting CPU or the pattern provider, and I'll explain what both of those do in just a second. The pattern provider is basically allows for more pages of things that you can auto-craft, and the crafting CPU has to do with how fast it can do it. So if we do all of this, this should lock in like that. Yes, fantastic. So you can make these, I believe the smallest size is a 3x3x3. This is a 4x4x4. I want to do a 5x5x5 eventually because it'll look more symmetrical, but I don't think I have all the materials yet, and I want to get this set up so I can start doing my crazy power system. But yeah, so if we open it up, we can see that these are all the places where we'll be storing our patterns. And I gotta hook this up with ME cable to my system so it'll actually be a part of it, but I'll do that off camera. But what you want to do, and I don't think I have any of this prepared, but I can just explain it really quick. If we do the pattern, make a blank pattern, and you put it in the pattern encoder, you basically put in the items that are involved in the thing that you want to auto-craft, and you encode it and throw it in here, and this just stores all of them. So 4 pages I thought was plenty, more than enough for what I need, at least for right now. But once I get my big power system set up, this will be a bit bigger. But it was just, it's too much. I mean, each of these blocks in the middle requires 1 diamond at least, plus a bunch of other crap. So there's 8 blocks in the middle. If I was to go one size up more, it would have been 27. Wasn't really in the mood for that area. No, it wouldn't be that much. It'd be 9, 9. No, 27, yeah. It would have been too much, so that's why I'm not doing that. Other things that I've done, we head back downstairs. This is basically the starts for my power system. We have chickens, which are giving me plenty of eggs. A cow with an autonomous activator. This needs to get hooked up to my AE system, but I'll do that another time. And my wheat farm, which is run by my golems, who are doing fantastically. So, basically, if you haven't figured out what's going on here yet, I guess this would be pretty apparent at this point. So you have a cow that's going to be constantly getting milked, chickens that are constantly laying eggs, and a farm that's constantly providing wheat. If you can think of what gets crafted by those 3 things, and maybe a couple other ingredients, then you will you'll have what I'm trying to go for, but maybe not how I will use it. But there's a couple other things I want to do really quick. Not do, just talk about. So as far as bees goes, what I want to do with them is make, what are they called? Bees. I don't even remember what they're called. Winsome. Yeah, these are the ones. Winsome bees, because these guys make pulverized shiny metal, which is what I would like to have. So that's basically what I'm going to be going for. It's going to take a lot of time, but also I'll see what I can do about that. Bees are fun, but they take a lot of time to do. So I'm going to go do some things, and I'll be right back. Alrighty. So I spent some time getting some things together, and it's actually been really fun now that I have everything in my system. Can you believe it? Everything that I have, everything that I own is in here. It's kind of crazy. But it makes crafting super easy and all sorts of stuff. So now that I have this whole thing set up, one of the first things that I wanted to do with it is set up a way that I can just put things in my system like ores and have them automatically get pulverized and cooked. So this is possible. I'm trying to remember which way this goes. I think this goes import into here. Whoops, not there. Import into here and export into here. I'd show you guys the crafting recipes, but they're so ridiculous that it's not even worth it. So what I'm going to do right now is basically, this is saying always be exporting these items if they're in the system into this machine. That's what this is saying. So if I put those items in here, they should end up in here. Then this outputs into the redstone furnace, which you have seen, and then this should just constantly pull. You know what? I should have made that basic, I think. Yeah, I think this needs to be basic because there's more things will be cooked than what I can put in there. I gotta think about this. I think I might need to do a basic. So let me get out this bad boy. This thing has actually helped me out a lot because I accidentally crafted like a crap ton of something that I didn't need, and this was nice. Oh no, we can't. All right, well let's just give it a test, and we can at least do a proof of concept regardless. So let's check this out. Put you away. This is glorious having this thing. So now what should happen is if we put metals in, they should go into here. So let's find out if they do. Metal, 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 metal. Are we on? Oh, we are pulverizing, baby. Yeah. That should go into here. Oh, we gotta set you up. That should go into here. Good. Now, is it gonna get pulled? Okay, it is. Good. Good. I may need to set up another export bus somewhere because there's more. Well, no, I'm gonna need to set up an export bus into the furnace so that I can like cook stuff and stuff like that. So that'll be something I'll do in the future. But this is really cool. I'm really happy with this. This is basically like really beginner level AE stuff. So hopefully this has been helping you guys if you're trying to set up a system like this. This is basically how it's done, I guess. But let's talk auto crafting, because that's something I'm very interested in. Of course, who isn't? So let's hook this up, cover it all up, make it nice and pretty. Here we go. Here, and finally, these two. As far as I know, I mentioned this earlier. I want to make this bigger. I want this back corner to kind of be my AE headquarters, so I'll put a few disk drives back there and all sorts of jazz like that. So that'll come at a later time, but for right now, we're good to go. Oh, that's awesome that I cooked through all of that. I mean, is that all my metals? Do you have any ore left? Fantastic! Look how smart we are. So let's throw away these microblocks and let's talk auto crafting. So the way that auto crafting, oh crap, do we make the thing pattern? Oh, do we make the thing? Alright, no problem. Let me show you how easy it is to make things. Let's make the thing. Pattern. So it shows up in our thingamabobber. We need to make one of these, which I know we don't have the middle piece for. So let's cook one of these up. We're missing silicon. Oh, this is all going wrong. Hold on. There we go. Let's put this in there, and that should hold. And then we can craft ourselves a pattern encoder. That's the word. We good to go? No, we need the other thing. We need this thing. Okay. I want to set up all sorts of crazy automation and stuff, but let's first you got to start with the basics. It's just like real life. You gotta start with the basics. We're also going to need some ME blank patterns. These are not bad to make at all. So those we can hook up. Let's make 4. 4 sounds like a good number. 4 is the loneliest number that you would do. Let's make our pattern thingy. Pattern thingy. There we go. Conversion matrix. Yes, please. Throw it back in. One of these. Yeah, buddy. It's that easy. Of course, without all the in-between steps, but hopefully that'll I'll get better with that eventually. So let's. What do we want to encode first? I think just for the sake of things being easy, what I want to do is make an auto crafting thing to auto craft blank patterns, just because I don't know. It's fun. So here's what you got to do. No, that's not what you got. Well, I guess technically in this case is what you have to do. So you want to put one in here. This is going to be the card that it gets encoded on. Now you got to go grab your ingredients. Let's grab iron and so glowstone. I think we need 3. I think we need 2 glass. I don't remember. Let's grab 3 of everything. So let's hook it up. Pattern. Blank pattern. What are these? Oh, we need the service quartz. Oh, we need. Okay, I forgot they added that function. So now it has your recipe over here. I guess you can just shift click it over, which is really helpful. And now we can encode that on the card. Ta-da! So now you see crafts 1 ME blank pattern with 2 glass, 3 glowstone, 1 service quartz, 3 iron ingots. Fantastic. So now what you do? You want to put this bad boy in here, and if you were holding shift, it would show up as what it actually makes. But since this is a blank pattern to make a blank pattern, nothing happens. So come over here. Now I'm not going to put these back in here just so I can show you how this works. If we search blank pattern, you can see it says craft. So now we open this up and we can craft as many as we want. So let's count 6, 7, 7. Begin. And now, instantly, they're there. So I know with the blank pattern, it's not really anything amazing. It's not crazy cool crafting, but some examples that I can think of off the top of my head of things that would be really nice to do would be something like pulverize. Oh, why are we using that? Anyway, get an ender pearl. Something that I'm interested in making automated is pulverized obsidian. So actually, let me just go over that really quickly. Behind these machines, I made these things called ME interfaces. Now these work hand in hand with your auto crafting, and I'm not 100% sure how they work yet. but I will definitely be figuring that out soon. But I know that you can use them to, so let's say for part of your crafting process, it involves, like for hardened glass, it involves putting it in the induction smelter. So you would put the pattern in here for the induction smelter, and, or yeah, for the hardened glass, I guess. And it's, hardened glass is kind of a weird example just because there's a bunch of different steps to it, but that's going to be the idea. So hopefully by the next episode I'll have something like that set up, because that would be totally kick-ass. But yeah, I got some work to do, but I'm having a lot of fun with this. What? That's weird. Reminder, don't sleep ever. Oh, that's really weird. But yeah, I think that's going to be it for today. I know it's a little bit of a shorter episode, but I am doing a lot of work on things. It's just hard to do a lot of it while recording. So, that's all for today. I will see you guys later. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.